I have this thing because it's Legacy, published in Tribes magazine, issue on the 10th anniversary of the New Eurekan Poets Cafe. So I don't know if this is a poem. It's kind of a loose collection of memories. January, no heat. At the 1 a.m. open room reading, there are 5 people from ABC No Rio, 2 gang members, 1 street person, and the New Eurekans. Julio Dalmau telling a woman who is swooning on the floor under the influence of a clairvoyant poem to get your fucking ass up out of the sawdust, lady. Hearing the most famous poet of the 20th century do a poem and not being able to figure out why it was so bad and disappointing if he was so famous. An audience roaring astonishment in response to the trembling, eloquent voice of a 16-year-old woman child reciting a poem. Her name was Malkia Cyril. The first time Lois O'Griffith called me Skiffy. The anti-war marathon reading where half the poets still did not get it, censored themselves, thought it was a party. Miguel taking my hand in his own across the table while saying with amorous tones, "Look at my hand, it is so large and plump and brown. Look at your hand, it is so small and slim and white. Do you like me?" Pedro Pietri dumping a whole suitcase of condoms on the stage, then launching into a piece instructing everyone to holy, 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 masturbate slowly. The young bartender Christian Hay complaining that he has had to listen to over 6,000 fucking poems, trying to turning up for a marathon reading to find a cable TV music channel videoing while the producer demands everyone sign a release that gives up all rights to everything forever. So when it is my turn on the mic, I shove the finger in their lens, yelling, "Focus on this," in the mic. With such volume in my voice, the sound man rips his headphones off in excruciating pain. Being able to go from a reading at the cafe to an acid party at Gargoyle to a hardcore festival at Robots to a benefit taking over the street at No Rio to a gay cabaret at Rap Center to anarchist theater at Chameleon Lounge to hang out at Kathy Taylor's Mosaic Books to painting protest banners at Charas in preparation for a demonstration the next day, and doing this all in one night. Being asked by a women's theater collective to help organize a reading for Women's History Month and sitting back to listen to one powerful voice after another. Anna Maria Simo, Joan Nessel, Dorothy Randall Gray, Lori Carlos, Holly Hughes, Sapphire. Dinkins sending bulldozers against the camp in Tompkins Square Park, shutting it down, putting a fence around it. Our neighborhood invaded by over 2,000 cops. TNT squad waving machine guns up and down Avenue B. Men living in the empty lot on 11th Street being attacked by fire department that comes to hose the 50-gallon fireplace for the 5th night in a row. The barrel being blasted into the air. Sitting in a tiny closet-sized studio all day long every Sunday for a solid year with Carolyn Pizer and a computer engineer trying to work 70 voices into the mix for the first recording from the New Eurekans, throwing a huge Thanksgiving party with Gina, financed by my unemployment check and the $750 we got for taking care of some rich guy's dog on the weekend. Mike Tyler hurling the podium, Eduardo Arocha's head without a tattoo on it, JD's first floor railroad flat on 5th Street stuffed with hundreds of paintings of Sid Vicious, Arthur without cancer in his groin, not one single restaurant on Avenue B where pork chops are the size of a quarter and dinner for 4 is $237. Diane Burns speaking a poem about her baby daughter left in the Midwest. John Ferris when he only used one cane. Bimbo Rivas shedding a tear. Jamil Mundak jazzing. Potato. Tito Lespier before he disappeared. The voice of Patricia Landrum, muscular and angelic, never to be heard from again. The room itself, where Advocate now sits, empty at 3:30 a.m. Julio sweeping up.
That is amazing.
Got some history
What a
up in
piece
there,
of history
Papa.
and so beautifully done.
Fucking legacy.
This verse is amazing.
Thank you.